More weeks. Prime Minister very clear today, and I cannot stress it enough. We've got a new thing that is the information going into the system. The new curve. It's got to be under 1 and it's got to stay there for the best part of 4 weeks. Eliza Edwards got a chance to fire off a couple of questions at the Prime Minister, and here was her take on the day.
Beginning to map Australia's post-pandemic pathway.
We are working on that road out.
The destination will see social restrictions relaxed, but before then, 3 key benchmarks will need to be met. Broader testing, including of those not showing symptoms, better contact tracing using apps on smartphones, and localised lockdowns involving the ADF when outbreaks occur.
The baseline restrictions that have been set will remain in place until we're able to achieve those 3 goals.
It won't be a matter of weeks, but a month minimum.
And we will be reviewing that in the next 4 weeks.
But a warning that social distancing is the new normal.
That is something we should do until we find a vaccine.
All right, let's get into all of this here. Bronwyn, I think we learned something pretty important today, which was the information about how we start to step out of this, yet, unsurprisingly, the bubble didn't quite notice.
Well, Paul, I don't think we have to worry too much about the 4 weeks, but we sure do have to worry about the now. We have to worry about the Communist Party of China and our relationship with it. We are still selling our country to China. We are making sanitising equipment for our hands, but we haven't got any bottles to put it in because they come from China. So all this has got to stop because it really is the legacy of the socialism introduced into the party by Malcolm Turnbull. And we've got to fight it, and we've got to become productive again by having free enterprise, which you mentioned right at the beginning in your talk this evening. Free enterprise is the way we have to go. It's not back to business the way it was. So whether we're locked down from another 4 weeks or we can't play golf or we can't see the football or whatever it is, these are the really pressing problems.
So you'd be pleased today when the Prime Minister was talking about pro-growth strategies, right?
I was indeed very pleased. And if we can have free enterprise, pro-growth strategies, then I will be a very happy person indeed. That means we have to root and branch that old socialist virus that was introduced by Turnbull.